Hello, Barons. The spring semester is right around the corner. Starts Monday, February 1st. So I want to do a quick video reminder about how to sign in to your spring semester teachers' Google Classrooms. So there's a couple steps to this. First, look at your schedule through Genesis Parent Portal. Your parents might have to help you log on to that so you can get your spring semester schedule. But once you have that, it's relatively easy to find your teacher's Google Classroom codes. So I'm going to use this schedule as an example. So we have this schedule here. It's a perfect example to use because there's a lot interesting parts to it where it has all the options that a schedule might have, such as an AB course, a quarter course, and obviously a semester course. So for those of you in an AB course, there's nothing you have to do about getting into a Google Classroom because you should be in there from day one in September. The AB teachers should not require a change of the Google Classroom. It's the same course. Semester S1 here, those are from the fall semester, so that is ending. You should be enrolled in all your semester 1 courses. The semester 2 courses is what we're looking for in this tutorial reminder. All right, so I have to use these courses and find where those Google Classroom codes are. Not only the ones that say semester 2, which again indicates spring semester, also look for Q3 and Q4 because Q3 and Q4 combined to make semester 2. So everything on your schedule that is semester S2, which is spring semester, Q3, and or Q4, you're going to have to find those Google Classrooms codes and sign into them. All right, so I'm not going to do every single one of these because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, 6, not lunch. That's a lot of courses. This video will be 30 minutes long. You don't want that. So I'll do 1 or 2, again, just as a refresher. So the first class that I want to sign into looks like World History 2R because it's block 1 in the spring semester. The teacher is Mr. Hartenstein. So what I have to do, and I prefer Google Chrome as my web browser, I'll open up Google Chrome, and in order to find the Google Classroom code for Mr. Hartenstein's Block 1 World History 2R class in the spring semester, I'm going to have to go to the Woodbridge High School homepage and find that information. So what I would do first is go to the district homepage. If you don't have the Woodbridge High School homepage earmarked, I would go to the Woodbridge Township School District homepage. It's a very easy URL, woodbridge.k12.nj.us. From there, you could easily get to the Woodbridge High School homepage just by hitting schools, going down, because it's elementary schools first, then middle schools alphabetically, and then high schools alphabetically. They save the best for last, which is Woodbridge High School. Click on that. And we are now on the Woodbridge High School homepage. From here, very easy to find your teacher's Google Classroom codes. You go to Explore, Staff, and every staff member will have some type of representation here. So the first teacher I'm looking for, again, to review, is Mr. Hartenstein. So everyone aside from Ms. Panko, Mr. Perry, and I are in alphabetical order. So let's go down and find Mr. Hartenstein. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast and you're getting a headache, but Mr. Hartenstein, did I pass him? I sure did. All right, so here's Mr. Hartenstein. Again, the first thing you can click on is his email address. We don't want that. We want to go to his Google Sites page. So let's click on Google Sites. Now, every teacher has it a little different. Some have the Google Classroom codes right there. Some do a little digging, but very easy to find no matter what. So with Mr. Hartenstein, here's a little background about him. Let's look down, see, okay, here we are, current teaching assignments, Google Classroom codes. He even has it set, if you click on the appropriate code, provided that you're logged in as your child and with their Google account, you could go right into the class. I'm not logged in as my child, so I have to do it a little differently. So I'm looking for World History 2R, Block 1 in the spring semester. So here's spring semester, Block 1, World History 2. This is the Google Classroom code I want, this right here. So what I'm going to do, and I hope this doesn't confuse too many people, but I'm going to open up another web page. Again, Chrome is the way to go on this because we're going through Google Classroom, and Chrome is a Google interface, so it's just easier if you do it that way. So I'll open this up. I will go to the Google Apps page, which is right here, and I will find Classroom. So I'm logged in as me, as the principal of Woodbridge High School. But when you do this, just make sure you are under your child's account, or else it will not work. So I want to go. This is my homepage for Google Classroom. I have a lot of classes. Your child probably won't have that many, but that's okay. You go to the plus sign where it says create or join a class. Hit it. Hit join class. And again, your child's account should be up here. If it's not, hit switch account and get to your child's account here. Class code, we already have it here, so we could. Let me do this. Let me make it 2 pages so I can have the code right in front of me as I type it in, because I will mess that up. That code's a nightmare, so I would have trouble memorizing that. So this is the class I'm looking for. Again, the Block 1, World History 2 in the spring semester. So let me go here. The code is RJZ2N7R. And once I have that, I don't know if you saw, I should have said something, but as I was typing in, join was not an option to click on. Once I have an accurate code, I shouldn't say accurate code, but a code that could be a Google Classroom code, join will be an option. Hit join. It might take a little time, a couple of seconds. Hopefully that's it. And here I am. I did it. I am now a part of Mr. Hardenstein's World History Block 1 course for the spring semester. All right, so that's one down. I have a few more to go. Let me do one more just to make sure it made sense. So I'm done with Mr. Hardenstein. I can close out his page. Let me go to the second class for the spring semester. Looks like it's Algebra 1R, again, spring semester with Mr. Kelber. So I'll get out of here, back to the page where it has all the teachers, and I will find Mr. Kelber. So again, alphabetical order. Here he is, Mr. Kelber. He's on the left side of the columns here. Go to his Google Sites page and look for his Block 2 Algebra 1R course. So let's look down here. He does not have his code right on the front page. That's fine. So let's just do a little digging. Again, if you move the whole page, over here I have Algebra 1, and when I just hover over it with my mouse, I see Algebra 1S Fall 2020. That's not the class we're looking for, because that's the fall. I'm looking for spring semester. Over here it says Algebra 1R Spring 2021. That's what we're looking for. I'll click on that. And here is the Spring 2021 Algebra 1 class. I'm sorry. The Google Classroom code is right there. His schedule is here. So, but what we're really interested in is those seven, I can't even count, 7 digits. Click the plus sign, go to apps again, Google Apps, go to Classroom. And again, this is the Google Classroom homepage. Again, those 7, that password, nightmare. I would never memorize that. So let me move it over here so that code is visible. Go back here, hit the plus to create or join a class. Join the class. And again, make sure your child's account is here, and the class code, I have it right here so I can see it while I type it. TRHPYCZ. Join hopefully will become an option. It is. Click it. Waiting. And I am now a part of Mr. Kelber's Block 2 Spring Semester Algebra 1 R class. And again, this should not be news. All the work that your teachers are going to assign will be on this platform, as well as the Google Meet codes, which will be somewhere over here once the semester starts. All right, now just for the sake of keeping this video to a manageable time frame, I will stop, but remind you that if if this was the real thing, I would still have to do a couple more courses. I already did world history. I already did Algebra 1. I would still have to do Web Google with Ms. Prokorin, health with Ms. Vuksanovich, and it looks like CCRA I would have to do eventually because it starts in Q4 with Mr. Mortensen. So hopefully this tutorial reminded you of how to get into your teacher's Google Classrooms. If you still need assistance, please email me right away, call the main office, whatever is easier, or contact your guidance counselor and they would be happy to help you. I really miss every single one of you. March 1st, when we're back to at least hybrid instruction, I'm really looking forward to that just to see you guys back in the hallways. It's really an exciting time to get back to some type of normalcy. But until then, keep doing your work, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.